But as for the everyday Muslim, there's no Muslim, and there's no person, human being, Muslim, no matter what religion, except that he carries some harm and some transgression, sometimes for some of the people. Right? As that's the nature of this dunya, the nature of this world is it's flawed. And the people in this world are flawed. And they harm you. And that's what it means to live in this world. To be realistic, we can't say, we live in this world and I want all my rights upheld all of the time by all people around me. What kind of test is that in this life? What kind of dunya, what kind of test is that for a servant to be given companions all around him and everyone respects him and honors him and never ever causes any harm for him? That's not the dunya that we live in. That's not real. That's not real. Now some of you brothers, you come to this class specifically, or you listen to the recordings, and you say, I needed this. This is the class I've been needing. As if to say you're special in how much you've been abused and oppressed. Save the drama. You're one of the everyday Muslims. You get oppressed and abused like everybody else. Your wife said something to you, and your children abused you, and your brother said a word of disrespect to you, and someone stole some of your property, and someone did something. This is what life is about. You're not special. This is what everyone needs. Everyone needs to be reminded about patience. And that's why Allah Ta'ala has made it like this. Wal asr. He swore by time, or the asr time, the afternoon time. Innal insana lafi khusr. Verily mankind is in loss. All of them are in loss. Illa. Except for some people. Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. Except for those who believe and work righteous deeds. Wa tawasaw bil haqqi. And they admonish each other towards the truth. وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. And they admonish each other to be patient, because that's part of our life, that we deal with transgressions and oppressions. So we're not innocent. As you remember, the first point, or the earlier points in the book, is to think about your own transgressions and think about the people's treatment of you as being directly correlated to your obedience to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. How obedient are you to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala? How much do you honor Allah, respect Allah's limits, and stop where He has forbidden you from doing things in secret, in private, and in the open? And we know ourselves more than anyone else. And that's coming up. More of that kind of talk is coming up later in the book that we shall enjoy, insha'Allah ta'ala. So don't think you're special that, you know, this is a class for you and all of that. This class is for every Muslim and every person. And Allah ta'ala knows best. So real tranquility of the soul comes with excusing people and letting things go for the people who deserve that treatment, the average everyday Muslim. وَقَدْ يَتَصَوَّرُ الْإِنسَانُ أَنَّ الْعَفْوَ مَذَلَّةٌ. The person could falsely imagine that excusing others is a kind of humiliation for himself, or a belittlement of himself.